Sagaji TV. Sagaji TV, Sagaji TV, Sagaji TV. Okay, it's another episode of Anime Overview when I pick a select few of anime that I speak upon, to talk about, and give you my honest opinions on, or basically a brief overview of that anime. So today I want to talk about, first anime I'm going to talk about is Descendants of a Bookworm. I like this show. I think it got season 1, it got a season 2, and I don't know if it's going to get a season 3. It might get a season 3. I do remember hearing some kind of, not controversy, but like the main character of the girl. Let me see. I don't even feel like looking up. The main person who voiced the main character was like, nah, I don't want to voice this character no more. I'm out. I don't know what the reason was. I want to say it was because of pay, but I don't want to throw rumors out there, but I don't know. I think something was going on where she's like, I'm done voicing this person. But if they come out with season 3, or they may not be, I would watch it if they did. Season 1, I enjoyed. Season 2, I enjoyed. So the premise of the show is that a girl gets reincarnated into another world. Of course, she reincarnated. The little girl dies. She takes over the little girl's body, but the little girl dies because the little girl is sick. The little girl body can't handle magic. Apparently, this world has magic in it. The little girl body produces so much magic that, it kills her. Now, even when she reincarnated to this new body, the magic's still going to try to kill her in the body. Now, this little girl got all her memories for the previous life. She was a bookworm back then. In this new world, full of magic and everything, books don't exist. No, books exist, but they so freaking expensive. Like, only royalty and the church has access to books. So she's like, ooh, I want to read books. And they're like, the only way you can read books is either you join the church or you make enough money to, buy your own books. She's like, that sounds cool, but I want everybody to read books. She's like, I'm gonna figure out how to way to make my own books and make it and give it to people. Even that, the problem is, sure, you can make books, but nobody can read because commoners don't have money to go to school and learn how to read. So it's a whole process she got to go through. And then because she's still dying, the only person who could save her is the church. The church is like, we can slowly siphon magic away from you, but only if you come work for us. But the church is dirty. They're not good people. Why is that in anime? Good people in anime and TV shows, good people in real life are projected as bad people in anime and TV shows. You know that? Angels and the church is always projected as bad in media or in TV or in anime, and it's just like, for real. But then, like, the demons and the demon lords and the ghosts and the ghouls, those are the good guys in anime. It's just like, I'm not understanding. But that's the premise of that show. Now, I also want to talk about, so anime called Dororo. That is interesting. So there's this being or person that has no face, no body, actually. No, his entire body is gone. I don't know if he was cursed, he was sacrificed, but over time, he goes around, like, killing people, or I think he's just some kind of weapon. He has no feelings, no emotions, yada yada, blah blah blah. And eventually, he starts like hunting people that has his body parts, has his arm, has his eyes, has his voice, and that's the premise of that show. He befriends a little boy. Honestly, I need to rewatch that anime because I remember him making it all the way to the point where he has his full body again. But after that point, it's kaput. Like I've mentioned on these shows before, on my anime overviews before, I like to watch animes, and if it's good enough, I like to wait long periods of time before I rewatch the series, because I want to forget parts of it. So then when I rewatch it, it's almost like it's new to me again. That's basically what I remember of the show. I remember that I liked it. I remember that he has something happened to him when he was a child, a baby almost, and things were stolen from him. So he grew up not being able to see, not being able to hear, move, but he became a great fighter and starts regaining parts of himself again. So hey, that's all I remember. The next one is called Juni Taisen. Now this I don't even think this is, now it says season 1. If they came out with a season 2, I would love that. because this is not like an anime you get to see often. So this anime is like the zodiacs. So there's 12 zodiacs: pig, monkey, monkey, ox, horse, tiger, rat, sheep, lion, whatever the other zodiacs, right? There's 12 zodiacs, and each zodiac has their own ability, own style, they all come to you in human looking form, but they all have their own ability. Now there's a war that has to go on between these zodiacs. The bunny rabbit, I just remember the rabbit zodiac. The rabbit, watch out for the rabbit. So they all have their own abilities. There's a war that breaks out that gets deemed who will be able to rule the world or control the world at this time, this year. And they have to fight amongst themselves. Now, mind you, I think they said the strongest of them all, physically strongest of them all, is the ox. The smartest of them all is the monkey. That's me. She is the most likable character of them all. I'm not saying like in general to people who watch the show. I mean, in the show, she is the one that everyone wants to win. Everyone wants to root for. She's the most diplomatic one and charismatic one. Now, but the show is crazy. Now, mind you, think about all the types of zodiacs. The smallest of all the zodiacs is what? The rat. The weakest of all the zodiacs is what? The rat. So it's just like, I'm not even gonna tell you who wins the war or in the end, but it goes down and it goes hard, and you just think, I'm gonna watch. Okay, so now, I'm trying to decide, should I watch that one over again or should I watch Steingate? Because tonight I'm going to anime binge, and I think I'm gonna watch that one again. I said I was gonna watch Steingate, but I think I'm gonna watch that one tomorrow, and I'm gonna watch this one tonight. I'm gonna watch this one tonight. Okay, so Juni Taisen. If you haven't seen it, if you like action, if you like thrillers, if you like suspense, check that one out. So then the next anime I'm going to speak about. Okay, so this one right here is called K. I think that's just what it is, K. Now, I had to watch this one twice. I think back 1 month in, I watched it in 1 month in, I watched it again, because it's kind of like, I forgot like what went down, like how did they, I think this one has a unique urban style to it. It's very urban, like edgy vibe to it. I like this one. So what it is that there are there's 3, I don't want to say sanctions. Think of it as like gangs, 3 gangs. They're more than just gangs, but there's 3 gangs. I think there's the red gang, the blue gang, and the silver gang, or the white gang, or whatever. I could be saying all this wrong, but anyway, there's gangs that rule the city or whatever. One of the gangs members, the head of one of the gang members, he kind of disappears. I think his name is Silver or something like that. He disappears, so it's just 2 gang members going head to head. Now everybody got abilities in this gang, so they going head to head. Finally, one of these gang members, the silver gang member, just appears out of nowhere, and everybody's like, "Yo, you're the leader of that gang. We coming for you." Now, mind you, the silver leader kind of disappears one day, but he has no idea who he is, why he is where he is, and all the gang members are coming after him, and he's like, "I don't know y'all, I don't remember who I am, I don't know what's going on." So it's a lot going on in that one. It's another one to watch if you want to watch it. I like it. I will be watching that one again maybe in the next month or so. I won't go back to watching that right here and now. I really want to go watch the last one I just mentioned, but I enjoyed K. It looks like a K going one way and a K going another way. K. That's all it's called. Just K. So would y'all consider Beastars an anime? It's an anime, right? Just because the characters are animals, that don't mean it's not an anime, right? Beastars, I think you can check out Beastars on Netflix. Beastars was such an interesting and yet different type of vibe. So basically, it's a show about animal humanoid type people. They look like animals in the face, body structured like people though. Okay. So in the show, there's carnivores and herbivores. I think they're out at a school right now. So carnivores like wolves and tigers go to school with animals like deer and bunny rabbits. You see there might be a problem there. So the issue is carnivores, of course, like meat. But it's illegal for you to kill people and eat them, you know? And at this school, every blue moon, there's a carnivore that goes wild and rips a sheep apart or something like that. And so there's tension, constant tension. So that's just the general premise. Now, the school has some kind of thing where you're trying to be like the star, the star of the show. I mean, of the school. I think usually it's always an herbivore that's the star of the, like, receives the star of the school. I won't say think of it as homecoming king or homecoming queen, because it's not like that. It's you're the star of the school. Everybody roots for you. Now it's always a herbivore because everybody hates the carnivores because they are murderers. They eat people and all that stuff. There's even a whole thing about a black market for meat in the show. It's an interesting show. It's very rated MA, so no kids, only adults. But it's for mature audience only. It's interesting. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. You might think like, didn't know you can make a show about animals interesting in this way. Just because they throw so many human aspects into it, other than, you know, the cannibalism, because animals eating animals. Isn't that just a form of cannibalism, or it has to be your own specific? Yeah. Because if a wolf ate a wolf, then it's cannibalism. But if a wolf ate a rabbit, it's not cannibalism, right? Hey. Yeah. Do I have time for one more? How about... Okay, so how about Violet Evergarden? I'm gonna tell you right now, this anime was a snore factor for me. It was boring. It was dry, it was slow. It was not for me. Usually anime don't be like that. I mean, like, if you're gonna do like a love romance type vibe anime or whatever, it's a little bit more interesting. The main character was dry. It was slow paced. It was not it. It was not it for me. And didn't it even get a season 2? I don't remember. I don't think it got a season 2. Let me check. I think you can watch this on Netflix if you wanted to. Yeah, no, it did not get a season 2 because it was boring. It really was. That's it on that one. Sagaji TV. Sagaji TV. Yeah. Catch you on the flip side.